Frog fans, that hurt. Because a certain somebody scratched me on the hand. Not a cat, the rabbit. She's the one that did this. Everyone thinks the cat did that. Nope, rabbit. Scarred for life, literally. Stinker. Speaking about that, I need to cut her nails tonight. It's like going to war. Maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration, but it's not pleasant. Anyways, welcome back to the reborn desk thing. Not quite sure what to call it. It's a desk where I work on reborn, so I guess that's appropriate. Anyways, Miss Kyrie here is getting some hair. And I'm having a lot of problems with getting her hair pattern right, and I don't know why, because I don't usually. This side I think I'm going to start over with, because I'm not liking how it comes down on this side, and then it's creating problems in the pattern back here. But I'm liking how it's looking on this side, so I think I'll still keep going on this side and then make that a guide on how I'm going to come around here. That is not the one I was using. Ugh. It was definitely not black. It was this one, I think. Yeah, that's the, or is it? Was that the one I was using? No, it's not. What is happening? I didn't think I was using this one. I suppose I was. Alrighty then. That means we need to bring out the electric pencil sharpener that the rabbit thinks is the devil itself. Hold on, I'll be right back. Whee! Whee! Eccentric. Okay, bear with me for 1 second. Plug your ears. One more. I lied. One more. There we go. Dora, it's not the devil. It's a pencil sharpener. She also thinks the printer is the devil, and the vacuum cleaner. Alright, have we finally got this sorted? Yep. Okay. Well. Alrighty then. So I was thinking, while I do this, I found another reborn tag by MLA Loves Reborns in Life. I think that's how you pronounce the channel name. So I'm gonna answer some of those questions while I'm doing this, just to give something else to the video. Sorry. Nestea, my addiction. Question number 1, what's your birthday? That's simple, December 22nd, 1999. I was born in the 90s. Like, the tail end, the last few days of it. choose your 3 favorite colors. Probably, now, this could cause a stir. A stir? A stir. This could cause a stir. I would say that my favorite colors are probably black, red, and like a very, very, very dark rosy pink. But a lot of people say that black isn't a color, it's a shade. So if you don't count black, then I guess, I don't know. Probably some sort of neon color. I like neon too. Okay, 3 favorite quotes. From what? Like inspirational quotes, or like just my favorite dumb TV quotes, because I have 1,000 of those. I actually have a chalkboard that I write stuff on, just like little funny things that happened throughout the week or something, just to make me laugh when I look at it, or occasionally it's inspirational quotes, but usually it's dumb things. I guess if you want to go a bit more serious, I do like the whole Gandhi thing, the be the change you want to see in the world. I like that. It's a lot harder than it sounds, but I really admire anyone who has seen something that they know is wrong and has been able to make a change in it. I'm not sure if the things that I see, that I think and truly feel are wrong with today's societies, cough cough, school systems, will change within my lifetime, but I hope. I desperately hope that there is some major changes put into place by the time my children, my hypothetical children, hit school age. But I don't want to go too far into that. 3 favorite quotes. Hold on 1 second, cover your ears. It's okay, Pandora. It's not the devil. Next favorite quote. Hang on, let me think of how it goes. I don't think I'll get it exactly right, which surprises me, but in this past year, I've really, really gotten into Once Upon a Time, and like a lot of the messages in the show really clicked with me, and the main character, Emma, in the first season, she says a quote to a character, and it just sort of made me realize how much I need to take that into my own perspective, into my own life. And it was, people are always going to try to tell you who you are. You have to punch back and say, no, this is who I am. And that really resonated with me. Because I do feel like, my entire life people have been telling me who I'm supposed to be, or telling me what I can't be based on certain aspects of who I am. Things that I can't change about myself. I wasn't getting the proper curvature on this. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this. I usually don't. Grr. 3rd favorite quote probably would also come from Once Upon a Time. I was getting really into the show around the time that I was booted out of college for not getting the proper grade point average. And, you know, I was really struggling with that having happened to me, and through all the months that I had been there, I had been driving myself insane, not sleeping, falling asleep during class because I was just so exhausted, and, you know, like, I felt like I was half dead, like, just dragging myself through every day, just trying to survive throughout the day. And in season 4 of Once Upon a Time, don't laugh, they bring the Disney Frozen characters in, and they, you know, obviously because it's a show meant for teenagers and adults, they very much, you know, they fill out the characters, make them more relatable, make them less cartoony. They're portrayed by real actors and actresses. You know, they made them more believable, more adult, more relatable. And something that the character Anna said to the character David was, you can't just survive, you have to live. Surviving isn't living. And I don't know if that came from the original Frozen movie. I haven't seen it too many times, but I absolutely loved that. And in that dark time that I was having there, trying to figure out, you know, what I was going to do with my life now that the college has kicked me out, and feeling like a failure, and feeling like, you know, I had done something wrong with my life. Just thinking about how I was feeling, and I realized that, you know, it's true, surviving isn't living, and that's what I was doing. I was not living, I was merely surviving, and I didn't want to do that anymore. I'm liking that a little bit better. Next question. Knock, knock. Sorry, my mom was knocking on my brother's door. Are you addicted to YouTube? I don't know. What does that mean exactly? Like, am I addicted to watching? Cover your ears. Am I addicted to watching YouTube, or am I addicted to making my own? I wouldn't say that I'm addicted. The only things I'm addicted to are chocolate and iced tea. And my antidepressants, but that's... Can you call that a good addiction? I don't know, I wouldn't say that I'm addicted to YouTube. I would definitely be very sad without it. I wouldn't be able to watch cute videos of animals, and wouldn't be able to watch my favorite reborn YouTubers. And I wouldn't be able to make my own, which has become a very important step to me recovering from my depression and all that happened in college. Pandora, stop sniffing the inside of my knee. You have no idea how much that tickles. Silly bunny rabbit. I think I need to take my medication. What time is it anyways? Oh, we still got time. Your three favorite shows. Here, we didn't even have to get to that question to start getting into that. Does that tell you how obsessed I am? Well, obviously, Once upon a time, I didn't even have to move to grab them. I can do that with 2, actually. Hang on. Yeah, come here. I know you're in there, let's go. That's coincidentally what I say when I have to get the rabbit out from under the bed. The X-Files. Yeah. Once Upon a Time is my current biggest obsession. Last year it was the X-Files, which is an older show, but no less awesome. TV shows. Does Stranger Things count as a TV show? I think it does, because I really like Stranger Things as well. There's movie series that I like, movie/book series, sort of like that. I love Harry Potter, obviously. I think a lot of people get mad at me when I say this, but I like Fantastic Beasts a smidge more than I like Harry Potter. I still absolutely love Harry Potter and all its characters and its universe, and it's what started the obsession, but I don't know, something about Newt and Tina and, all of the adorable little animals, the Niffler. I have a Niffler purse. I have a Niffler blanket. It just, I don't know, it struck me better. And it takes place in the 1920s, and I absolutely love the 1920s. Next question. What is your dream? What kind of dream? Like the crazy dreams I have at night? Like, let me think of the weirdest dream I have. What was the last crazy dream I had? I had a dream once when I was like this was like less than a year ago. I was like stuck in a garbage can or something, just rolling down the street, and I couldn't get out. They say that your dreams are supposed to mean something. What does being stuck in a garbage can rolling down the road and you can't get out and no one hears you scream say? What does that say? What does that mean? For some reason it wasn't it wasn't all that unpleasant in the garbage can. It didn't, there was no garbage, it didn't smell, but Pandora, really? Really, child? She has jumped smack dab onto my laptop. She is not a small rabbit. What was I saying? Oh yeah, what does that say about my life, huh? Any dream connoisseurs out there? I don't even know what a connoisseur is. Like, any dream interpreters out there? Anybody got a dream dictionary or something? Trapped in a garbage can. Can't get out. Rolling down the street. No one hears you scream. And for some reason, my biggest problem in this dream wasn't that I couldn't get out of the garbage can, it was that I couldn't get home. It was almost like I was driving the garbage can around, driving this freaking garbage can down the street, and my problem wasn't that I was riding around in a garbage can that I couldn't get out of, it was that I couldn't find my house. What does that mean? Okay, I know that's not what the actual question means. What is your dream? Like, my dream for life is probably... Cover your ears. I know I could edit that out, but it would take way too long. So you're just gonna have to deal with it. Dora, you're a turd. Holy crap. That rabbit is going to drive me to drink. Anyways, my dream is to as of right now, I have no idea what I'm doing career-wise, and I probably won't know what I'm doing career-wise until all this, quarantine stuff is over. But ultimately, my goal for life is I would love to be able to be just a reborn artist and that's it, but I don't think that's feasible. I would very much like to one day be able to buy my own house. I do want to have kids. That's important to me. And it's strange, but marriage and a spouse, it's not incredibly important to me. Like, I would be fine with life if all I had was, like, if I just had friends, close friends, my family, and if I had children. And I know what you're saying, you need a spouse to have children. Not necessarily. In this day and age, not necessarily. And this could cause some potential grievances in the peanut gallery, but if you make the choice to become a single parent through in vitro adoption, whatever it may be, as long as that's a good choice for you and the baby that you will be having, or the child that you might take in, then all power to you. There is nothing that says that children absolutely need to have two parents in their life. But anyways, really my dream is to have a place of my own that I feel comfortable in, and to have kids, and to just feel stable in life. La-di-da-di-da. Do you wear makeup? Sort of? I don't usually. I do have a fair bit of makeup, but I don't really do it that often. Usually I do makeup for fun, and then, wear it around the house, take it off. The only time I really do it when I'm going out is if it's like a special occasion, or if like I have a job interview or something and I want to look good. Okay, so my camera decided to turn off on me. I have no idea where it stopped, so I'm going to answer one more quick question, and then we're going to go, because this video is going to drag on forever. What makes you cry? What makes me, like, really depressed cry, or what makes me, like, girly, like, nonsensical cry? Because, like, I am the person that will cry at movies. I don't cry easily, I would say, but usually it has to be one of my favorite obsess-worthy shows or movies that makes me cry. Like, Once Upon a Time made me cry multiple times, made me bawl my eyes out, and I've seen the seasons multiple times now, and there are still episodes that make me cry, and there's still one episode that I cannot watch because it's just too much. I can't watch the certain episode. Certain episode is in season 5. I'm not gonna say too much just in case someone perhaps might be watching right now that hasn't seen the totally depressing moment from that yet. That makes me want to write a very angry letter to the writers. Why? Why? Why did you kill him? Anyways, moving on. What was the question? Oh yeah, what makes you cry? The other thing I will cry at in movies is the death of an animal, the death of a child, and the death of a grandparent really gets to me. There was a movie I was watching today on Netflix that the grandma died, and it was like this close to making me cry, but I didn't. I like teared up a little bit, but then didn't cry. But really sad moments in the things that I am obsessed with, like Once Upon a Time, that makes me bawl my eyes out. Anyways, she's starting to get there. When I'm finished and I like the pattern, I usually like erase the very top of the crown and then go back in with a very, very sharp pencil and then, perfect how the crown swirls. I erased some of the work on this side because I wasn't happy with it, but I'm really liking how it's looking here. Hopefully sometime this week I'll get to painting her. Anyways, that's all for now. Keep living the frogling's life. Tell Pandora to stop being such a stinker. Don't hide. I see you. Anyways, that's all for now. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.